For decades, scientists and science fiction writers have speculated, what if extraterrestrials aren't just out there in distant galaxies, but already here on Earth? Not as invaders, but as hidden observers blending into human society. AI simulations of this idea paint fascinating possibilities. Worlds where aliens have been among us for centuries, silently shaping our history and evolution. Unlike cinematic portrayals of hostile invasions, this simulation focuses on integration, secrecy, and influence. Aliens might not want to conquer us, but rather study us, guide us, or coexist unnoticed. Methods of blending in. AI envisions multiple ways aliens could live among humans without detection. Shape-shifting or disguise. Advanced biology or technology could allow aliens to mimic human appearance perfectly. Genetic integration. They may not be separate beings at all, but part of our DNA, having interbred with early humans thousands of years ago. Technological cloaking. Aliens might use holographic systems or invisibility fields, moving around us unseen. Social camouflage. Instead of hiding physically, they might hide in plain sight, becoming scientists, leaders, or ordinary citizens whose advanced knowledge quietly influences progress. In all scenarios, the key idea is seamless coexistence. The most successful infiltration would be one we never question. Influence on human history. If aliens have been here all along, what role might they have played in history? AI simulations suggest they could have influenced ancient civilizations, helping Egyptians align pyramids with celestial bodies, or guiding the Mayans in advanced astronomy. Technological leaps, pushing humanity towards sudden jumps in knowledge, like the Industrial Revolution or the digital age. Global events, quietly steering politics or preventing self-destruction during dangerous times, ensuring humanity survives long enough for contact. This doesn't mean aliens wrote history for us, but they may have acted as silent guardians or catalysts, nudging humanity at key turning points. Everyday encounters. The most fascinating part of this scenario is imagining everyday life if aliens truly lived among us. They could be the quiet neighbor who never ages, a brilliant scientist whose breakthroughs seem almost superhuman, a politician who pushes for global unity instead of division, a stranger you pass on the street, never realizing they aren't entirely human. AI suggests most people would never know. Only subtle patterns, odd behaviors, unexplained knowledge, or strange events might hint at their presence. The psychological impact. If humanity discovered that aliens were already among us, the shock would be enormous. Religions, governments, and worldviews would be shaken. People might feel betrayed, realizing they'd shared their planet with others all along. But it could also inspire awe, proof that we are not alone, and that Earth has always been part of a greater cosmic story. The global revelation. Imagine the day arrives when undeniable evidence proves that aliens have lived among us for centuries. Governments reveal secret archives, or perhaps the aliens themselves decide to disclose their existence. The global reaction would be chaotic yet transformative. At first, panic might spread. People would question, who can I trust? Is my boss, my neighbor, or even my partner human? Conspiracy theories would explode, and decades of mistrust in authority would surface. But over time, awe and curiosity could replace fear. Humanity might unite in ways previously thought impossible, as the us versus them divisions between nations fade in the shadow of a larger reality. We are not alone, and we never were. Shifts in power and society. The revelation of aliens among us would completely reshape politics and global order. Nations would scramble to establish communication, alliances, or even control over alien knowledge. Who speaks for humanity in negotiations with beings who may be far more advanced? A new geopolitical race could begin, not for land or resources, but for alien collaboration. Countries working with them might leap ahead technologically and economically. This could widen inequalities, or if aliens chose to cooperate equally, it might lead to unprecedented global unity. Religions would also face a turning point. Some believers might see aliens as angels, demons, or divine messengers. Others might argue that their existence fits naturally into the grand design of creation. Either way, faith traditions would undergo a profound transformation. Technological breakthroughs. If aliens have lived among us secretly, they might already be subtly sharing knowledge. But with open contact, the transfer of technology could accelerate dramatically. AI simulations suggest humanity could gain access to energy solutions, clean, unlimited power sources that end fossil fuel dependency. Medical advancements. cures for diseases, genetic enhancements, or methods of extending life far beyond current limits. Space travel, faster-than-light propulsion or wormhole navigation, allowing us to explore the galaxy. Such breakthroughs could collapse industries overnight, making current human technology obsolete. While this could spark conflict, it might also launch a golden age of progress, where humanity takes a giant leap toward becoming an interstellar civilization. Cultural transformation. Culture would not escape change. Music, art, and literature would absorb alien influence, creating a new era of expression inspired by otherworldly ideas. Languages might expand to include alien symbols or concepts, merging human and extraterrestrial communication. Pop culture would explode with reinterpretations of history, stories about how aliens influenced famous leaders, inventions, or even myths. What we once dismissed as folklore, dragons, sky gods, or star visitors, might be re-examined as misunderstood alien encounters. Human identity itself would shift. For millennia, we defined ourselves as Earth's dominant species. Discovering aliens have always been among us would force us to see ourselves not as rulers of Earth, but as members of a shared galactic community. The risks of coexistence. While the idea of aliens among us carries hope, AI simulations also highlight risks. Integration could spark fear, suspicion, and hostility. Humans might treat aliens as outsiders, discriminating against them the same way we've historically divided ourselves along race, culture, or religion. There's also the danger of power imbalance. If aliens possess technology far beyond ours, what stops them from manipulating governments or monopolizing resources? Even if their intentions are peaceful, humanity's insecurity could lead to conflict. Nations might weaponize alien collaboration, escalating into wars fought with knowledge far beyond our understanding. Hidden agendas. One haunting question lingers. Why would aliens live secretly among us? AI offers several scenarios. Observation mission. They're studying human behavior like anthropologists, gathering data on our evolution. Guardianship. They intervene subtly to prevent self-destruction, ensuring we survive until ready for galactic contact. Resource access. Earth may hold rare materials or biological traits valuable to them. Experimentation. Perhaps we ourselves are part of an alien project, a hybrid species being tested for resilience. The answer would determine whether humanity embraces them as allies or resists them as manipulators. Long-term coexistence. If trust can be built, AI envisions a future where humans and aliens form a unified civilization. This would involve shared governance, technology exchange, and even intermarriage between species. Over centuries, hybrid generations might blur the line between human and alien altogether. Education systems would expand to include interstellar science, alien history, and cosmic philosophy. Cities could evolve into cosmopolitan hubs, with humans and extraterrestrials living side by side, trading ideas and culture. Over time, Earth might become not just our home, but a meeting point for different species, a kind of galactic capital. The destiny of humanity. Perhaps the greatest transformation lies in how humanity sees itself. For millennia, we've struggled with wars, greed, and division. The revelation of aliens living among us could be the catalyst that finally forces us to look beyond tribalism. Instead of fighting over borders, we may unite under a single identity, Earthlings. With alien allies, humanity could leap into a new era, exploring the stars, building interplanetary societies, and joining a vast cosmic network. But the opposite is also possible. Fear and mistrust could fracture us, leading to conflict not only between humans and aliens but among ourselves. In this scenario, the presence of aliens might accelerate our downfall instead of preventing it. AI's simulation of aliens secretly living among us is more than a science fiction fantasy. It challenges us to consider how we respond to the unknown, how fragile human identity can be, and how vast the possibilities of the universe truly are. Whether as guardians, scientists, or silent neighbors, if aliens are indeed among us, their presence is a mirror, reflecting both our potential for greatness and our capacity for fear. The real question is not what they want from us, but what we choose to become in their presence.